Hey guys, Sakafet, what's up, what's up? It's Jasmine. Thank you so much for coming through today. I wanted to put up a vlog today. However, the vlog would have been really boring for you to watch and really boring for me to edit. Yesterday, I went to the Brooklyn Museum and they were having this Caribbean theme event over there, and I filmed some really great shots. But I mean, I just filmed the shots, and I didn't want to just give you like an aesthetically pleasing video without giving you an interesting story behind it. So I've just decided to scrap that idea. I end up deciding to answer a question that I've been getting a lot on my social media, whether it be on my YouTube, my Instagram, and basically everywhere else. BTW, if you are not following me on Instagram, you definitely should. Whenever I'm not on here, I'm usually on Instagram and I post on there regularly. So definitely go ahead with your bad self. Go follow me on there. That way you know all the happenings, all the ins and outs of my life. Like I said, I'm gonna be answering a question that a lot of you guys have asked me, and that question is if I regret combing out my locks. If you have just subscribed to me, or if you've been hiding under a rock for all this time, I end up combing out all of my locks this January 2018. I've done so many different things with my hair. It's pretty interesting. I want to share that with you if you are new to this channel. Before we get started, make sure you're subscribed because I make videos all the time on like cruelty-free, vegan-friendly, beauty, lifestyle bits, and I also sprinkle in some travel vlogs in between. Some travel vlogs are coming real soon for you guys, so stay tuned for that. So without further ado, let's get into it. I started my lock journey in 2007. I actually started July 7th, 2007. 7 is my favorite number. If you don't know, now you know. I started it actually on my own. I did not have any sort of help from a salon expert or anything of the sort. In 2009 is when I discovered YouTube, and I discovered all these amazing people like Locs and Bronze Goddess just doing their natural hair, and I decided to journal my experiences with my hair as well. That's basically when my channel actually took off, really. I just did a lot of lock hair videos, but what I was keeping from all of my viewers was that I was dealing with traction alopecia all along my edges. Now, when I started my journey in 2007, I had no one to tell me what to do or how to maintain my hair. At that point in my life, I would constantly retwist to give me that freshly twisted look, which was a pretty bad idea because it caused my traction alopecia all along my edges. I end up doing a video back in 2015 about it, like finally coming clean. I end up doing a hair restoration procedure that same year with Dr. Osei Tutu, who is an amazing woman of color dermatologist that hooked your girl up with some edges. So now I have edges. I have somewhat edges. I mean, this is kind of like my hairline, but yeah. And I end up documenting my whole journey month by month, showing you how my edges have progressed. A lot of you guys really appreciated that. Now, I don't think I told you this, but one of the things my dermatologist recommended to me was to cut off my locks completely and go loose natural to avoid the tension that I was putting on my hair. And for a very long time, I was very hesitant about doing that. I end up combing out the front of my locks, I think back in like 2016-ish. I just combed out the front rows, the front 2 rows, because I wanted to alleviate tension. So yes, I wanted to try a different style and be unique, but I also wanted to alleviate the tension as was recommended to me by my dermatologist. So that was one of the reasons why I combed out my front, and I was rocking a loose natural in the front and locks in the back. I also ended up trying some pretty interesting things in 2016 as well, such as like trying to do a purple ombre lock color down like the length of my locks. So like from like up to here, my hair was black, but then it went into a purple gradient, which was absolutely lovely. However, the bleach really wreaked havoc on my locks, and I could really feel the difference between the hair that was colored and the hair that wasn't. Also at the time, my dad passed and I was just going through a lot. And so I decided the following year in 2017 to cut off my locks. And I mean, Alan ended up cutting it off a little too short, I might add, but you know what, we ain't even gonna go there. I ended up rocking shorter locks. One, because I wanted to remove the negative energies from the past, and also to cut off the damaged, colored, treated locks that were on the bottom, as well as to alleviate the weight and the tension of my hair. During the stage where I had like the medium length locks, I end up locking the front back up because I just didn't really feel confident in the style. It really wasn't working out for me, having the loose natural in the front and the locks in the back at that point. I kind of felt like I was going through an awkward stage again in my lock journey, and I just didn't like the mismatched look of the budding locks and the mature locks. And so I made a decision to comb out my locks after the wedding, and I ended up getting married last year, November of 2017. And one of the reasons why I decided to keep my locks in at that point was because, one, I had locks, Alan had locks, and I thought it would be amazing for us to be a locked couple and just like take photos. Yes, it was part vanity, you know. I just thought it looked good in the wedding photos, and it absolutely did. Big ups to Sabine for coming through to my wedding and hooking your girl up and hooking my husband up. After the wedding was done, I ended up, you know, going back to regular life, finishing up with school, because I'm currently in grad school studying post-production. So I decided that after the wedding, after school, that I was going to comb out my locks, and I ended up doing it in January because I have a month-long break. I decided to work from the middle first and then start from the back because I still had a government job and I wanted to look somewhat decent when going into my 9-to-5. So I ended up doing it that way, and it actually worked out really well. So I started off from the middle, then I worked my way to the bottom, and then I did the top, which was supposed to be easier because these were like the budding locks in the front, so I ended up doing those last. This is my hair now. I've gotten a trim since combing out my locks. Sabine has been the only stylist that I have trusted to do my hair. She's very, very gentle with my hair. I'm very, very tender-headed, and she's constantly asking me how I'm feeling, and so I really, really like that. To answer the question if I regret combing out my locks, the answer is no. I wish I had the courage to do it sooner, but I just wasn't ready. And you know, when it's not your time, it's not your time. There were several reasons why I decided that this was the point in time to actually comb out my locks. One was because I wanted a change. I wanted something different, and I wanted to just start off the new year on a new footing. The second reason was because I wanted to alleviate the tension on my scalp. I've been locked for 10+ years, and I was constantly retwisting, and that kind of wreaked havoc on my scalp. Another thing is that my hair density is low, which means I don't have a lot of hair follicles naturally, I guess because hereditary, you know what I'm saying? I really wanted to let my scalp be free and just like, you know, not have to worry about the weight of the world. Third reason was because I wanted to like run my fingers through my hair. I wanted to feel my hair. That's like pretty simple, but hopefully you guys understand now what I was going through, what I'm currently going through to nurse my scalp back to health. I am still learning my hair. I still haven't come up with the proper wash and go or the proper styling technique for a bomb twist out because it's a struggle. I feel like I'm a new natural and I don't know what products are really great for my hair as of yet. I don't have like specific techniques or things of that nature to like really share with you guys yet. Once I do, you'll definitely be the first to know because I will be dropping a video on it. If you guys have any other like hair video topics that you want me to discuss or do, definitely let me know in the comment section. This week actually I'm getting my hair crocheted, of course by Sabine, and I've never done a crochet style before, so I'm really interested to see how it turns out. I'm going on holiday again and I just wanted a protective style. This is just to keep my hair away and the single strand knots away too because they are ridiculous. So that's all for this video today. Hopefully you enjoyed me just chatting with you. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and turn on the notifications. That way whenever I post a video, you're gonna be the first to know. I want to thank you all so much for watching and supporting and subscribing to my channel, of course, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.